Notice how the first two servants, the one that had 5 talents and the one that had 2 talents, both of them used what they'd been given, both of them multiplied what they had been given, and both of them received the exact same reward. So let's just bring this down to reality. If you have $3 in your bank account and you give $3, you will get the same reward as somebody who has $3 billion and gives $3 billion to the kingdom. This should be exciting for us because we don't have to be rich. We don't have to be famous. We just have to be faithful. We just have to be faithful. And if you have $5, you can be faithful with $5. If you have $1, you can be faithful with $1. If you have 100 followers on Instagram, you can be faithful with the influence that you have. And the Bible promises that when you're faithful with what you have, more will be given to you. After you're faithful, God will give you more. But until you're faithful, you are not getting more. And we just have this wrong perspective sometimes. I've said this before, but I remember growing up, I didn't give because I thought, what difference does it make? I have no money. I'm broke, And it was true. I was broke. If you're wondering, I was very broke. And so I was like, God, give me $1 million and I'll give you $1 million. God, if you just wheeling and dealing with God, like he doesn't know all things and search my heart, like he didn't create me. I'm like, God, if you can just make me famous. How many times have we prayed that? Like, God, you know what I'm saying, Lord, just help me get seen by the right person. If I could just have one video go viral, please, I'm begging you. Help a brother out. If you could just please, God, please. To think that I would be faithful when I have more and I'm not being faithful with less is a lie. Because the Bible says that he who is faithful and just in a very little thing will be faithful and just with much. And he who is dishonest and unjust with a very little thing will be dishonest and unjust with much. And so the call for us is to use what he's given to us to maximize it and to build his kingdom. This is what faithfulness likes. And this is what Jesus is saying. This is how I want to find you when I come back. When I come back, I don't want to see you doing nothing. Oh my gosh, there are so many parables that Jesus tells about this. So many examples that Jesus gives about, like, you better not be lazy. Like, you better be getting after it. The tone is loving, of course. But this is his call. This is his command to us. We all have time. We all have talent. We all have money. We're called to use these things to build his kingdom.